Hey, what's the deal, folks? What's the deal? Neptune the Goon back in the building. Back in the building. Give everybody a chance to come in, broski. Give everybody a chance to come in, broski. For real, in a real way. Shit crazy, bro. Shit going on in these YouTube streets, folks. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad to be the one to show y'all, cause this stuff is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. So I'm gonna let y'all see what y'all see, know what y'all know, and we're gonna get into the reaction. But one thing for sure, man, the reason why I'm showing this is because I told Aaron the plumber, I said, be safe around Wack, bro. When I talked to him yesterday, he probably getting at me right now because I woke up this morning and I seen what I seen on my boy Wig TV. Shout out my boy Wig. And just like he told me, he kept saying, "Hey, bro, I just want the fade. I just want the fade. Tell your homie Donut, I just want the fade. I just want the fade." And if you look into my thing I put on my Instagram on BEE.hustle, HUSTLE underscore, you will see the conversation I had with Aaron the plumber. And he keep talking about Wack and Donut. And I told the nigga, I said, bro, you can't go meet up with Wack and them because they're gonna come 50 deep. But he didn't take my advice, obviously, because this was 11 hours ago. So that means he uploaded it 11 hours ago. So with all that to say this, that means after he got off the phone with me, he's still in the bed. Remember I told y'all yesterday? He was in the bed. He said we're gonna do the video. He was with the little model broad. He showed me the little model broad he was with. Yes, he's still in the bed. He's still in the bed from when we said we was gonna do the video together. That's how you know Neptune Lagoon. And this say less moments, bruh. This say less moments, bruh. I told you he was in the bed. He was sleepy. He was in Atlanta. He with the model bra. Blah blah blah. Look at this man. Look at this man. He's in the bed. Look at this man. Look at this man. I just told y'all. So I'm gonna play this video and let you see. And this is my word. He talked to Wack after I told him to leave him alone. I told him don't deal with Wack. And he goes and calls the nigga. Or Wack calls him. Y'all gonna hear it. This is embarrassing. But look what they tell the man. We gonna get to the guts of this. For sure that. Run this shit back.
Ain't nobody, nah, bro. I see what you trying to do, bro.
Blood, look at old Donut for not your ass, blood. Mentioning that. You keep whooping blood, we gonna activate blood, homie. Don't nobody give a fuck that roof. Blood, you
I told Aaron the plumber not to link up with this nigga, man. I just told him yesterday.
Not pressing the proper line. The loogie wasn't enough.
Gang, Donut 50 years old, gang.
Yeah, ain't nobody Wack. Ain't nobody. I came to you.
Mama's kid, come on, Wack, bro. Right. So this comes.
You see what I said? You see what I said? You see what I said? Wack told this man, we get kids and everything. Do you hear the words coming out of Wack's mouth? And y'all keep up with Wack? Y'all think he's solid?
Baby mama that came out, the one,
Bro,
I guess she was a getaway driver. Get this. She got the nerve to feel upset about everybody being upset about her possibly being involved. Wait, this shit's serious. This ain't the time. Like you act like you mad.
He talking about the people that unalive GS, but he back to him.
You should have not bled out when you spit on you and died by it, homie. And he's gonna tell you that freedom.
So you telling me it wasn't a squabble after he spit on you? I'm about to tap Aaron to see what he say, bro. Because they said I heard the footage cut off and Aaron took off. You know what I'm saying? But maybe he said he was in it. It's crazy the way I'm gonna get, because he said, remember he said in Atlanta, and Blix, he didn't want to do it because they could have popped him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And he on a property hella, so you think it's smart type shit.
Look, folks, I talked to Aaron the Plumber yesterday, gang. Like I said, you think I'm capping? Go check BEE.hustle. We had the whole conversation yesterday. We talked about WAC. We talked about Donut. Hit the like button too. This is official. I am Say Less Moments, man. Y'all better know it, man. Not just a YouTuber, man. I got a real life business. I sell shirts like this. And I did it myself. The tie-dye and everything, the drawing, the printing. Yeah, I am Say Less, broski. I am Say Less. It's been Say Less Moments. I had this YouTube station for probably 2 years and never did nothing with it. And as soon as I got it, 5 people was my subscribers on the first one showing me moving a bitch out my house. I got 5 subscribers for moving a bitch out my house 2 years ago. And now all of a sudden, I'm back because of Bosco. Hit the like button. Now I'm telling y'all I can get to where I need to be because I showed y'all the Aaron the Plumber the text messages in my fucking DM and the phone call yesterday morning when I told you. Then I told the world he was in the bed and we gonna do the Spit on Me 2 video remix video. Yes. Then he asked me about WAC. I said never, ever meet up with WAC by yourself. Is you stupid? These Negroes is the 50 Deep Clan. You will never get ahead of Faye. You will never. It will never go the way you think. Here's a fact. Last night, when I went off live, hit the like button. You know who told me to get on live last night? Loose Cannon. And do you also know Loose Cannon? I was going to put him in my video on Spit on Me 2. See, Loose Cannon knows how to play the YouTube street games. He's with the Ginae names, the Gina names. Hit the like button. He is purely here for fuckery. That's Loose Cannon. I'm telling y'all now. He is purely here for fuckery. Think I'm bullshitting? Okay, you think I don't know Loose Cannon? Hold on. Let me show you. Yeah, I'm not ODM Slim. I'm not these other dudes. I'll show you. I'll show you right now. On my mama. Look, Loose Cannon, the first one to pop up. Look. Hit the like button if you thought I was back. You want to see Aaron the Plumber? No, he ain't on this phone. Is he? Yep. Since you think I'm back, look at the phone calls. Look what I told him this morning. Bro, I told you WAC 100 a setup artist, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So, all the internet niggas that think I'm back, yeah, dig that. So we will be doing the Spit on Me 2 remix. But now, WAC is marking this nigga out. Listen to this nigga WAC. I'm going to run it back for the people that just got in, and I'm going to run back what I just said real quick, because everybody be trying to jump in saying, what's happening? Look, me and Aaron the Plumber, we had a conversation yesterday morning. I came to Say Less, and I told y'all, I had a conversation with him, and we're going to do the Speed on Me 2. He really want the fade with Donut. He was talking to WAC and this and that. I told him, hey, bro, don't do it. Them niggas gonna pull up on you deep. Like, bro, don't do it. Like, I know you think it's all good and squabbles, but nigga, no, nigga, a beat down is not smart, nigga. Like, I understand. I'm the same as you. I'll catch any fade, especially for the right price. If I caught a fade for anything in the county jail, what do you think I would do for some money? Fast. I didn't even know I could talk this fast, but I'm trying to get it out to y'all so y'all know what I'm talking about. But at the same time, nigga, I told that nigga not to fuck with that nigga, and then that's where the nigga at right now. So listen to the nigga phone call, and I told the nigga not to fuck with the nigga, but the nigga want to fuck with the nigga anyway. So that's how niggas end up missing. Facts. Warning comes before destruction, nigga. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Man, I'm hot. This nigga done punked the little homie, dog.
Heels of the rest in peace. She has little Ronnie and his baby girl, bro. They didn't caught the suspects. I know y'all been keeping up. Shout out Seti Nash. He been keeping us up to date with this shit. But if y'all been keeping up,
hit the like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed.
And the baby mama that came out.
Banged on my little homie.
I guess she was a getaway driver. Hell, get this. She got the nerve to feel upset about everybody being upset about her possibly being involved. Clear it up and get out the way. This shit's serious. This ain't the time to play. You acting like you mad.
Some niggas get up talking about some violence. You should have knocked blood out when he spit on you and died by it, homie. And he gonna tell you that freedom. Father.
So you telling me it wasn't a squabble after he spit on you? I'm about to tap Aaron and see what he's saying, bro.
Yeah, tap in with him, because I did.
I heard the footage cut off.
You better tap in with him, because I did.
You know what I'm saying? But maybe, he said he was in it. It's crazy the way I'm gonna get, because he said it was in Atlanta. At Blitz, he didn't want to do it because they could have popped him. You know what I'm saying? And he on a property.
See, I told you he was in Atlanta, man.
But why pressing? Oh, if you ain't in your own court.
Told you.
And it could go left.
Told you.
Bro,
he told me yesterday.
Conversation when we had with Luce,
bro.
Where you said that it was out of pocket.
Look.
And it could go left.
I told y'all yesterday. I said when I hollered at him, he was still in the bed. He was still in the bed. He told me he in Atlanta. He said he gonna be here in a week and we gonna shoot the video. Nigga, he showed me the girl that's always recording him. Like every time he answers the phone, this girl is with him. She records every time he go outside. Everything he do is footage. Everything. He told me he made 88 million. He had 88 million views, nigga. Ask another podcaster to tell you that. I'm telling you his business because I talked to the nigga. Nigga said he had 88 million views last month. He said, nigga, we gonna do our shit when we do this spit on me. He was like, because if I can't get the fade, then the best thing I could do is shoot the video. And I said, nigga, we gonna do it. Because to see my face, me, Donut, and Bosco, we all from the same hood. We all from the same hood. Neptune Lagoon, Donut, and Bosco is all Queen Street. Yes, they're all from here. You dig? They're all from Queen Street. You heard? Let's get back to the content of how whack 001 No Hundreds gets on a man and calls it. How you gonna call a nigga out of towner? He from Stockton. You say that to people out the state, nigga. It's weird ass nigga, man.
Bruh, the first conversation when we had with Luce, where you said that it was out of pocket.
That don't matter.
You said not wolfing.
Whack goes back and forth.
I'm just trying to
Whack
get
is
paid.
a liar.
I'm talking about.
You want to fade blood? Where you at? Because you're doing a lot of lifting like you wanted something.
I didn't say, I'm coming to you, nigga. Came to you.
We don't give you your thing. Where you at?
No, I ain't finna meet you now. Talking about kill.
Nah, the energy behind. See, Aaron Smart, he can tell you. I was saying about the energy shit.
Yeah.
We energy people, right?
Like, you can hear it over the phone if somebody good.
Or you can say, bitch. And then you can say, bitch. Then you can say, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's hella different way.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button,
You know what I'm
y'all.
saying? Shout out Doobie. Hey, bitch. You know, but the thing is, the way how he's saying it, what, bro? You saying it like, we gonna give you your fade, bro. But in a little more, since you irritate me, type shit.
Yeah.
Give you your thing because you gonna humble yourself and we gonna get to what you're talking about. I told Luce said, what's up with dude, bro? You been trying to be cool with this.
Oh, now you gotta bring Luce in it.
Dude doing a lot of crazy work.
Luce Cannon is not the mediator.
Father down.
Luce Cannon is the reason why me and Bosco beefing right now. Because he said, this nigga said you a bitch.
Look at Aaron.
Oh, God.
Aaron, he in a pawn. He a pawn, too. And get a quick squabble after a little bit got spit on the back. It's crazy. You know what? How you feel about?
Look, broski, I told Aaron, I said, hey, man, I understand. We talked for a long time yesterday morning. That's probably why I didn't do live for a long time, because I was fucked up. He said he want all these squabbles. I told him verbatim. I said, if you want to squabble Donut, Donut is like, if I'm 40, Donut guaranteed 45 plus. Mind you, Bosco's older than me, and he's my little homie. But Donut and him is closer in age than me and Donut. So how that work? You see how mathematical that is to a hood? I'm younger than Bosco, but I'm his big homie. Bosco is almost the same age as 45-year-old Donut. Nigga, Bosco's almost 45, gang. Do you know this? If I'm 40 and I'm telling the world Bosco older than me, how would you think Bosco is? And then Donut, the nigga that spit on him, the one that spit on Aaron the Plumber, he's more pushing 50 than anybody. Like, Donut is the next gen. I can't lie. Me and Donut, we did grow up together. We was in the hood together. We went to the same schools. Kroger, Inglewood, played Inglewood High. I played Inglewood High. I knew Donut. I know Donut. I know his family. I know his cousins is Mary. Yeah, dig that. Get that off another YouTube station. Nigga, they used to go to Faithful Central. Nigga, you know where that's at? The borderline between the Queen Streets and neighborhood power rules on Florence and Eucalyptus. Yeah, they used to sing, the twins. We my shackles on my feet so I can dance. I just want to pray. Ooh. Yeah, them. Yes, used to see them. That is blood cousins. Blood cousins to Donut. Just in case y'all might want to know something. A fact about Donut. He is Mary's little cousin. Because they're older than him. You know the big booty twins that sing in the church? The pretty ones? But now they hella fat now and got babies. You see how Donut is hella fat now? His relatives, the girls, they was pretty. But now they fat laugh. You get the genie. I say less. And get back to I don't want to put Aaron. I'll probably put Aaron the Plumber on my live, gang, because he got to explain this. And even if he don't go live with me, I might just take a call. You know what I mean? Because I know he don't be watching this. He be doing the big views. He said with me, he just gonna butt me up, and that's a fact because I ain't clouded up like that.
He said, Jason, we the biggest thing to come out of Stockton. I'm like, oh, that's a jab, bro.
Nobody threatening you. Ain't nobody, nah, bro. I see what you trying to do, bro.
Look at old Donut for not your ass blood. Mentioning that you keep working.
Look at him. He looking at that old girl.
Blood, don't nobody give a fuck about that.
And look, it say whack 100 on the phone.
Ain't no PVR blood. You telling me my homeboy.
Ain't nobody whack. Ain't nobody nigga. I came to you.
Gotta do is say that, and we ain't got it. Mama's kids, we don't give a who it is, blood. Don't know how to.
This is the reason why I came to the internet on Bosco. This is what Wack and Loose Cannon and 600 did to set up Bosco with me. The way he's saying blood and banging on this nigga woo woo, that's the same way they introduced me to the internet, recording me talking about Bosco. You see what I mean? So with them doing that, Whack 100, these phone calls is being recorded. It's all about clouting up. And Whack, for one thing for sure, Whack is going to involve himself. You know why? Relevancy. You see, if we stop talking about Whack, Whack is Whack. He's gone. He's an old nigga. Who cares about Whack? Whack is going back and forth with a young nigga. This is a young nigga. Whack is older than fucking Donut. So we talking about 50 plus old Negro. you arguing with? Do you think in your young ass mind he's gonna pull up by himself to fight you? Are you crazy? Whack say Pyru like how I was saying blood. But the thing about Whack is Whack don't be in his hood. Whack don't be with his homies. So he can say all the flying Pyrus he want. He's an old man. He's an old man.
You can't say that. But on Pyru, all we gotta do is say that. And we ain't got it. Mama's kids, we don't give a who it is, blood. Don't go out of town get it up talking about some violence. You should have knocked blood out when he spit on you and fight about it, homie. And he gonna tell you that's real. I don't no good. Spit on you.
Bruh, the first conversation when we had with Luce, bruh, you said it was out of pocket.
Vital words, my brother. He said when we had a one-on-one talk with Luce Cannon, the one that sidebar when me and Bosco was trying to get understood that he know me with Whack 100, and he said he knew me right off from the dribble. But when he said it the second time, that's when Luce Cannon said, "This nigga said you a bitch," and he said it with those same antics and in that same tone. Let me clear my voice. This is how he said it. This nigga said you a bitch. See my performance? That's my recording of this nigga. You dig? So if he said, I thought we had an understanding when I had that call with me and Luce Cannon, fuckery. Just fuckery.
No good. Spit on you.
Bruh, the first conversation when we had with Luce, bruh, you said it was out of pocket. You said, wolfing. I'm just trying to get a fade. I'm just trying to get a fade. Not talking about.
You want a fade, blood? Where you at? Because you doing a lot of lifting like you running stuff, huh?
I'm coming to you. Came to you.
He is running something. He got more clout than you. Whack, you wouldn't be on shit.
You talking about Kim?
Because you gonna humble yourself and we gonna get to what you're talking about. I told Luke said, what's up with dude, bro? You been trying to be cool with Whack. I ain't never seen you this time. I said, dude doing a lot of crazy working. Like, you won't go knock a nigga mama down. Cause still a message. I don't know what's up with dude.
I don't know what just happened, but that was weird. So, this Negro, this Negro Whack, as soon as I hit the button, it went to that commercial. That's why I was kind of stuck. I didn't know what was going on. Fuckery. This man just said, we will go and knock down your mama. We'll go knock down your mama. For a fade? Aaron the Plumber ain't said nothing that involves his mama. See, what Wack just did, he did a YN move, what young niggas do. Like, you see why the YNs is the way they is. He talking about getting a head of fade with a nigga that's way bigger than him. Broski is way bigger than him. He just want a simple fade. Now you saying since he keep pressing, I know I would press if I got spit on. Wouldn't you? Male, female, whoever watching it. How would you feel if in your face you get into it with a person, he following you, you turn around on him 2 to 3 times and like, what's up? He don't do nothing. But on that third time, when you walked away and was really finna walk away, he spit on you. And in case y'all didn't hear the words or y'all seen it on one of them messed up shorts or whatever, he said these words to him. And this is how I remember Donut. Cause he does use this. Get bracking. But in the hood, I seen him do that to a nigga that wasn't from the hood. That's why I know Donut nasty. Donut, ugh. Donut, ugh. Like he wanted to. We ain't from the east side, but he an east side homie, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. He one of them niggas. He from the hood, but the way he put his dicky suit together, he looked like he was cripping. Dead homies. Dead homies. You see my face and my eyebrow? Nigga, I used to see this nigga. He used to make dickies. He just made every color look like Crips. I'm gonna put it to you like that. Even the Lawnmower Greens. This is why I say it. We Inglewood. We the rich bloods, right by Randy's Donuts. So for him to be drunk, holding a 40 on Regent and Inglewood Ave, that's where he grew up. Regent and Inglewood Ave. Him and Lil Duke. And it was his dad that went to church and his mama. And they never ever come outside. But we used to make fun of Donut. We used to make fun of Donut when they used to come to the hood and pick that nigga up in this little ass Toyota. You seen how big Donut is, right? Donut is a big dude. That's why he Ray J security. Fact. So just imagine him getting picked up as a football player for Inglewood. Because when I went there, he graduated. Like the year I started, he was gone. That's how I know. Oh, so yeah, he is 45. I just said it out my own mouth. Donut is 45. That's how I could stamp how old he is. That's how you know a nigga grew up in the hood. I don't know Bosco. I ain't seen Bosco till a grown man. But yeah, this is what it is. So I'm gonna let y'all get back into it. I don't want to venture off too long, but Donut, that's who they talking about. And Donut, he's so old. He not gonna get on the internet. He not. And they said he had a pistol. The whole world knows he has a pistol. You know, Donut been to prison before, right? You know he been to prison before, right? And the world is screaming, this nigga had a gun. Yeah, all right, nigga.
So when
Yeah, all right,
on
nigga.
you were supposed to get knocked down about it. Psych. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the thing. I didn't realize Nut had a pistol on him. If he had just stolen on him, that's so. It's now that I got that information right, and I'm replaying the shit in my head. I'm realizing right. Donut probably really. I don't know. Nut. This ain't no offense to you, but the people was wondering why. You know what I'm saying? You chose to spit on him when it was pressing you like this, that, and the third. But you probably didn't want to what? You didn't want to take it there with the Yestola, or you what, bro? Like, cause if you feel me, we was just wondering about the shit. But the thing is, the number one rule is self-preservation.
Yep.
Aaron did exactly what the he's supposed to do. If you
Yep.
had no chop on you, man, you ain't not on your turf. It's some spit on. It's a little spit. You know, you left with a little spit, but you left good though.
Yeah,
In
alive.
one piece.
You
I
alive.
call that no holes, none of that. So
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he lost that one. You can't blame me. Check it out. He said, Whack 100 wants to kill me and my mom because I want to fight his coward homie for spitting on me and getting a gun. I told him there are Bloods and Crips and Pyrus who said about me getting spit on and they want to get active. Me, I'm just trying with no guns.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to get shot. Now my mom's life is threatened and mine's.
Bro, do you understand the words that this man is using? We talking about Aaron, the goddamn plumber, the Mando fade catcher. That's what we talking about. Backpedaling, making apologies. This dude is from Cali, but y'all treating him like him wanting a fade is unheard of. The man got spit on. The hell is we talking about? That's like yo homies coming to the hood and saying, yeah, we got popped by the whoopty whoops. You ain't gonna want to go pop them back, or you gonna be mad that he said, let's go pop them back. You see what I mean? Like, hood politics is just so weird. But they treating him like a citizen. Mind you, Aaron the plumber has been to prison. Aaron the plumber has not been out of prison too long before going straight mainstream. Pop the balloon, all that. That's where all y'all know him from. Pop the balloon. You know, I really wasn't looking at all that. I was really peeping at the masculine hair you had on your arm. You remember him? Calling the nigga Ninja Turtle and all that. Facts. Them girls is, little Ninja Turtle, what Ninja Turtle do? Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, they slayed that nigga with the Ninja Turtle. I was like, damn, head, body, all that. And then the funny part was the females that at first wanted a chance with him, when he say something about him, that's when they want to get all salty and start reminding him about how he got fucked up with the eye, and then now it's the spit on, but it was something else before that. It was him getting beat up, and yeah, Ninja Turtle. Yeah, Ninja Turtle. But every female, even if it's some, I don't know, man. The only reason why I watch it because it's just the different shapes of bodies and colors of women that I never even knew. Well, I can't say never knew existed, but it is some different bodies out there. It is some cute faces, but then when it get to the neck and all to the body, be like out of control. But then she got a big old booty and hella thick on the legs. You be like, damn. But then when you get to the ankles, you be like, golly, she got some elephantitis up in her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, like your ankles is swole. Like they support weight. Like all of it just goes down. You know what I mean? But I ain't really no skinny mini girl neither though. I don't take them Slim Jim. Oh wait, you look like a Slim Jim. You can keep your clothes on. Not me. Boy, it already have to be bust open. Cause if I gotta wait to see this tomfoolery, oh man, you straight up and down like a number 2 pencil. Like what? Where's the lumps at? You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, you had to already be busted open, and I'll be like, oh, you know what I mean? Just oh. Other than that, ooh, you got some explaining to do. Why you ain't been eating them chicken and ham hocks and all them extra biscuits from KFC to get your try to get your yams up? Cause boy, that 7th, 8th grader body ain't gonna work around no grown man's. Sheesh. You know? But I have heard. I heard. I heard they be taking some poundings. But I don't know. I only did a pound into one. And the next thing you know, she was wanting to marry a nigga. Yeah. Mr. Parker wasn't hitting that right. But hell yeah. She was found out, started telling me all her business. I'm a regional supervisor for Salvation Army. I was like, oh yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. I don't even drive to work. I ride Ubers. Mm-hmm. Where you stay? In the 40s, East LA? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Where you work? In Compton? By your granny house? By the 91 freeway? On Central? Yeah, you know, before the little probation office, parole office. Say, I don't know nothing about that. Well, it's a burger stand at the light. Before you start hitting all them dips, before you get on the 91, you bust a right. Well, off in there, yeah. The bitch still there. Oh, yeah. Probably one of my subscribers. I had a lot of tenderonis in my life. That's what I do like to say. And I had Aaron the plumber laughing at whatever girl he was with yesterday. They knew I was telling the truth. Now, I look like this at 40. folder. So give me some time back. Nigga, at 25, I was swole and I looked like a bodyguard. And this is how I know. When I paroled in 2010, July, like July 27th to be exact. Fact time. Hold on. My chair ain't got enough cushion, and I ain't finna be going through this. Not at no story time. So I get out, right? And right when I get to Orange County, uh shit, I paroled to Laguna Niguel. This is where my dad moved to. Because before I had went to jail, like I said, Bosco's not like me. My dad had to sell the house because I went to jail for carjack robbery, but I clapped on some Mexicans in a like not a Bronco Blazer, in a Blazer. It's either a Blazer or a van. I forgot so far back. I was like 18 turning 19 type shit. And this is like 2004. And yeah, they tried to clap me. No, I clapped at the car that came through Queen Street. Then I went to jail. So my dad told me since my that summertime, my brother got a little bit taller. Like my little brother is way taller than me. Like he looked like me, but he's way taller than me and skinny. Like he ain't got no like cuts like me. He just linky nigga. So he got taller. So that was nothing. But then my dad said he was walking to Crozier with my sister, which is 10 months. They 10 months apart. So they walking to Crozier going to school, and they told my dad that a Mexican van or whatever, it was a van. That's why I can't remember it was a Bronco van because however way, just flip flop it with my brother and sister's incident because it was the same way and it was on the same street. It was on Eucalyptus and Queen. So as you could tell, it's only one block up. They would have been at Crozier, and then the next block up, I mean, across the street is a police station, the city hall, all that. Like these niggas did it by the city hall, but they did it before the library, like in that area. Police supposed to be there, Mando. So we know one thing in the hood, nigga. We live by the police station. And when they call, they gonna get there like any other place in Inglewood. Ain't no rush because they right there. So all that to say this. So when I paroled 225, maybe 227 ish, around there. And what's up with it, folks? Then I get to Laguna Niguel, all white people. They take me to a hometown buffet because they asked me before I got out. They said, "What's the first place you want to go to?" Shit, you know me, nigga. I've been locked up 6 years, 8 months. Nigga, is you crazy? You better send me to hometown buffet. I'm eating everything. Boy, no lie. I ate about like 6 plates of food. No lie. I was eating so long, and my mama can put down food. I didn't know my dad was dying. My dad was real skinny. I forgot to say that. My dad was always like big like me. He was a 270. My dad was like 5'10", 270. And he was solid, but he always had that stomach. When I got home, he was real skinny. Come to find out, rest in peace, pops, colon cancer. But they didn't want to tell me my last year in prison. That's why they was like fucking up on my visits. And I was getting hot, like, come on, man. Like I got shit to do because I was running tobacco. And you know what I mean? It was messing up my operation. And my operation, if it affects my employees, even though I'm doing good, my employees need to be employed to keep themselves going. And then if you don't keep them employed, then now you gotta here's some chips, dog. Here's some soups, man. I'm trying to get back on, but they can't press me neither because I can't press my own family. Like there's nothing to press because everything I do is a favor to me, the homies, and the people in prison. Like I was the reason why niggas was still smoking bigger. We would call them bigs, biggerates. So when I get there, my dad he gave me a first day. He said, "Here go your Chrysler Pacifica." So he gave me a Chrysler Pacifica, Chrysler Pacifica now is a van. The Chrysler Pacifica that I got from my pops was a truck with dual engine. I mean dual exhaust and 2 amps. An amp in the front. Comes stock. It comes stock with an amp in the front speaker for the front speakers and an amp for the back speakers. I'm talking about nigga. An original Chrysler Pacifica, the truck when Chrysler first made them, nigga. It sounds like you in a studio. It sounds so good. Me and my brother started rapping, paying black niggas. They black. They ain't really black though. One moment. So anyway, I said about like maybe like I didn't see my parole officer yet, so it wasn't even 3 days out of jail. And this is why I said I was on beef mode. Everywhere I was going in public, people was asking me for security for them. Even when I drove to LA, I just hop out the car and get gas. It'd be a random nigga that's got a security guard or not even clothes and say, "Hey, you ever thought about working security?" I was like, "Hell no, I ain't into snitching on niggas. I'll never be a security. Like that's one job. That's why I said a thug life is fucked up, nigga. How can you be even don't with him doing that to Aaron the plumber, nigga? Do you know as a security guard, you are obligated to make statements to the police. Bro, that's what. And then look, let's keep it mob, right? Now, these niggas is the mob. Bay Area niggas is the mob, gang. No matter how you like it and how you want to bust it down. Bay Area niggas is the mob. When in history of steady mobbing, right? When in history did the real gangsters mess with the kids? When? Because if that was gangster, John Gotti would have been blazing towns, burning shit down. What's the waiting on? Nigga, you see how they lay down blocks with the Tommy gun? Remember the old movies with that big old circle drum that always used to be on the cartoons? And when they pull it out on niggas, I. Yeah. You remember that? Me. The Tommy gun? Nigga, they would have been spraying down blocks if that was gangster. They would have said, you know what? Remember all the times where they had the bombs under the cars, the trackers, and you seen purpose to Scarface. Remember when Scarface blew old boy head off because he said the kids was in there? Say Less Moments TV. Like, comment it. When you ain't subscribed, subscribe. That is the most classic part of the whole movie. Besides that other one. It's another part. Tell me in the chat what y'all think was the second most, besides him blowing off the head. I'll tell you mine. Y'all got to put y'all's in the chat. Mine is when they overthrew old boy and had him hanging from the rope from the helicopter, dangling. When Tony first took over. You dig? That was classic. Oh, when he saved his homie from when they was finna zzz, and then that little demon bitch was like, oh my mama, nigga. When I was a kid, I was like, Dad. My mama used to be on my dad because he was like, she'd be like, black his eyes, you know, the naked part from the come, he'll do this. And she thought he was really blocking my eye. Or he'll really block it, and then he'll move it here, up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, I had a cold pops, boy. He was like, man, shit. If the boy want to see some titty, let the boy see some titty. Boy, I'm just glad you want to see a titty. Because there's some titty boys out here that ain't titties. Oh, everything. On me. But yeah, this is where I was getting at, though. So this nigga talking about killing mamas, right? And this private security, like you were saying, private security, yes, it is private. But when the police come, it ain't private no more. What are we talking about? Police is citizen workers. Security guards are damn near paid volunteers. They can't arrest nobody. It's not in their jurisdiction. They can't even pull nobody over. Yeah, say hello to my little friend. Yeah, them Tommy guns. But like I said, so for whack talking all this bullshit, you talking about taking mamas on the internet. And you said each head, he told Aaron the plumber I could get you whack for 1,500. Yeah, there is. Look, if there's any issues or problems, no matter what security you is, you finna tell, nigga. And that's a fact, nigga. That's your job description, nigga. You knew that. Your ass signed up. That's why I said this story is relevant. I turned down jobs all up and down. Cause if I'm from the penitentiary, any job that requires me to make statements and possibly get on a stand and make it again, is you crazy? Hell motherfucking no, I ain't doing that shit. Imagine me wearing a suit and tie with my hair tied up like this, no chains today. Do you think I would be a good witness for your business? Ay, man. So, what happened with me? A white man tried to offer me a job. Walking out of I was walking out of what was that place? It was like a CVS. Y'all moving it. It was like a CVS, right? And the CVS was right next to my dad's house. CVS in Orange County is like the only place that's like your hood. That's the hood liquor store in Orange County. CVS on gang. CVS is the hood liquor store gang compared to hoods in LA. So where my dad lived was, it's like you go in the structure. It's a security, but it's two securities on each side in the entrance of the parking lot. So either you turn east wing or west wing. That's how you get in. But it's all homes. It's still there today. 20 Coral Sea, Laguna Niguel on Golden Lantern. It's off of Golden Lantern, right by the water. So we go through the east side, we go through the gates. It's people driving around, trimming trees, picking up trash, riding on golf carts all day. They know who live in there. And if you don't live in there, the sheriffs come out there. Ain't no police. It's sheriffs. And the sheriffs live, the ones that doing niggas bad in LA. My dad told me it's a couple of those busters from the Rampart division way back that live in those hills, Lake Forest. That's why the police is so hot to come fast on your ass. Because in Laguna Niguel, they there. Lake Forest, they there. Laguna Hills, they there. That's where whack is at. Facts. He know little shit. I lived a life of a dad, a supervisor at Boeing. When money was money, he had the job. Nigga, he was at the upper room with Jesus. My dad had 5 kids and a wife. That's 7 people. And I never not had no cheese for my bologna. Never not had no sugar for the boule. And that's a fact. And that's on Bloods. We always had that shit on the red homies. That's why the homies used to come over my house. And I used to hate that shit as a kid. They used to say I was an asshole. Then they started calling me when I started gangbanging bougie blood. How the fuck am I bougie blood when I know this is a bopper, this is a bopper, this bitch got shit on her lips, Donut still got drool and shit like he just walked, hey, blood, here's the blood. He was one of them type niggas. Donut, you can find that nigga passed out with a 40, nigga. In the hood, cherried up. Easy money score. If the ops walked, they could have just walked up to him and finished it. It's so many times I caught Donut like that, I can't even put a number. That's how much from the hood I am. I could probably tell you, nigga, it was a week. And every day of that week, at some time of that day, I had to take the nigga home. Donut used to smoke Sherm. I forgot who died. I think it was one of the homies that Diablo killed, because Diablo killed 2 of our homies. That's why I didn't like Diablo either. He killed 2 of the rider homies. I think that's when Donut started smoking Sherm, and he got stuck. Ask him in my line. If it's anybody in here that know Donut, ask him. Say, Donut, was it a point in time you got stuck on Sherm to where you hit it and you went crazy for like 2-3 months, and you was looking at hit ups on the ground talking about, hey, little Tito blood. I said, nigga, that ain't my name no more. That's a sign from God. Come on, man, cross the street. And then he'd be like, like he was gone for like 3-4 months, nigga. I swear to God, I thought he wasn't coming back. I just feel bad for him because I had to leave. I had to drive back to Orange County. That's where I live. Yep. I was 26 when Donut. I was 26 when Donut was out of here in the brain. Yep. Because I had just got married to a singer. They just seen backup for Babyface too. And we moved to Texas. I was in Houston, Texas. Yep. And I came out December. I came out Thanksgiving, and I had racks on me. So I ended up staying with my wife, my stepson, and we just stayed out here in Cali and just made it a whole event. So I said, fuck it. We stayed from Thanksgiving all the way to Christmas, all the way to New Year's, and we went home New Year's Day or around New Year's after whatever. But yeah, we stayed, and I paid. I'm talking about everything: hotel, food, gas, car, all that. That was me. But yeah, that's when Donut was out of here. But back to the story when I said security. So I'm going to the CVS, and some white dude, he was looking at us when we walked in, like he was in like a truck, just looked like a regular fat white dude, gang. So I'm looking at him. Like I said, I'm straight out of penitentiary doing 6 years, 8 months. My little brother, I'm all looking at my little brother like this little nigga got tall. Like he didn't come to visit me. My little brother did not want to see me in prison. After a certain age, he didn't want to see me there no more. So I talked to him on the phone, but he told me like, bro, I can't just be seeing you locked up. It's fucked up you in there. I be getting into it with niggas out here, and I ain't got my big brother, so it's kind of fucked up. And I don't want to have a fucked up, you know what I mean? Because you in there fucked up. So I was like, yeah, I understand. So we walk out. We had bought some Miller's High Life because they don't have no 211. No, we talking about Orange County. So they had Miller's High Life. Never forget it. 32-ounce glass bottles. So I'm holding mine, he holding the paper bag, and a dude walk up to me like aggressive, like, hey man, I need your help. I was like, need my help. I looked at my brother like, you know this nigga? Because my brother been living out there. Mind you, I'm fresh out. I only been 2-3 days. He say, yeah, I got a job for you. I said, a job? I said, what do you mean a job for me? He was like, I need your expertise. I was like, expertise? I was like, come on, bro, this nigga on some weird shit. He was like, no. I'm willing to pay you guys whatever you want. And then my dumbass brother, like I said, my brother is not from the gang. This dumbass nigga say, what you talking about? How much you trying to pay us? So I just step back and let my little brother be big brother. Since you want to talk to this nigga, I can sense the vibe that the nigga weird. But little brother, hey, go talk to him. And my brother kind of tall, so he like talking, but he ain't like I'll that's what I said. Bosco wouldn't even, bro, my brother's taller than you. Nigga, I'll smash my little brother. Like easy. I'll just say, let me put on my shoes. Like even if you tee off on me, I will take that. Cause I'm gonna get up. But just let me put on some shoes, my nigga. Can I at least have some grip? So, little bro, he talking to old dude. Dude say, no, I need him. And he was like, but what you want him to do? This nigga try to pay me to beat up his wife's, who she cheating with, bad. Like almost kill him type shit. But beat him and make sure he said he'll pay us before. And then if we record it, he'll pay us the other half. That's how big I knew I was. Random white boy. Never seen him. Another time, my brother called himself fucking with these niggas called Deuce, let me get it right. Deuce Trey, Gangster Crip. They supposed to be out in Tustin, Irvine, something. And it was a dude. I know one of them niggas' name was Tall Can. I know another nigga name was Swoop G. I know the tall 6'6" brothers. Like one was 6'5", one was 6'7". One of them in the army though. I still be fucking with him. He always showing me them big ass guns that you ain't never 50 cal, big ass drum guns with the clips and shit like that. He be showing me like at daybreak. He'll take pictures and he'll be like Afghanistan, wherever he is. One of the homies from Eagle family be sending me stuff. He in the Philippines. He he be showing me pictures, guns and shit all the time. I never put them out there, but I still fuck with a couple of IFs though. But yeah, so we was out there with the Deuce Trays, and I go to his party, and this is my first time like going to a real party after 6 years, 8 months, right? But I was so skeptical, but then I thought we in Orange County, it ain't like LA, so for sure I'm going. So I went. So after I seen Parole and everything. And I caught Nipsey Hussle slipping, but I ain't finna talk about that right now. Yeah, I ain't finna talk about that right now. But like I said, I'm so old. If I just get to talking, I'll know so many names, nigga. Y'all be like, this nigga's really famous. But in the streets, like niggas know my face in the streets, not on the internet. That's why I said if I keep this up, I'm gonna get a lot more subscribers. Especially when a lot of like ex homegirl people I went to school with, Inglewood, why it's gonna be so deep in the chat, you just gonna be like, damn, this nigga smothered Bosco. Like I really grew up there. Bosco didn't grow up there. Just like the world knows. Didn't he tell somewhere on a body? His mama made him tell when he was 12. We didn't know who was Bosco. We didn't know that, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. I'll be right back. But yeah, so I went to a party with the Deuce Trey gangsters and Deuce Trey gangster. I gotta say it right. Deuce Trey gangster crib at a Tustin or Irvine. I went to their parties. I think it was Swoop G house. And yeah, like and subscribe, y'all. Like and subscribe. I went to Swoop G house, and it was a light skinned nigga. Like I say we shorter, like we short niggas, but stocky, like the ones that's like not midget. We not midgets, nigga. But you know when you see another running back nigga, I say we running back size niggas. I'm a running back size. I'm built like it, a little skinnier now, but let me get my Yokohamas on, nigga. Me and Thomason will have something to holler about, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna hit that net, nigga. Wow, nigga. He don't know I'm in the building. That's a fact. because I used to do it, but I chose gangbang. That was the stupidest career move in my fucking life. And the only reason why I got drafted, because once I seen the first body, that was enough for me. I wasn't even from the gang. But y'all killed my nigga that was from the gang. And I'm like 13, 12. This nigga was 14, 15 when he got smoked. How you think I went to school? All of us. And I mean all of us, you know how you really from a gang. I live close to the school, but I go back to get the homies so we could go get blunts, smoke weed, drink, then go back to school. That's why my mom would be like, Terrell, how do you have so many tardies and you live right down the street from the school? And my dad, in his words, this shit don't make no sense. I can't be showing my teeth like that, but my shit ain't fucked up. But my mom would get the roast of the nigga, and then he'll just come out of nowhere in the hallway. He'll be like, "That's what I'm talking about. That shit don't make no sense." Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Oh, my mama. That's what I said. I'm the gang member that had a mom and dad at the house. Boy. It was Family Matters, Bill Cosby Show, all that, bro. And all of us got the same mom and dad, so it wasn't no. That's why your daddy smoked crack. That's why your daddy did. We couldn't do none of that. If you know, back in the living color days, when we used to have the bag, like niggas was really roasting. You know, at the end of living color, they used to have a roast. And mind you, I was a kid, but I was a little grown man. So I'm speaking before my generation because some of my generation won't be able to relate. Just like I said, I was a middle class black boy on the richer side of things. My dad had, when it was big screen TVs, the first ones, I remember when my dad bought. Let's see if chat, y'all remember the first TVs and how they look. The big screen, when it was a big screen, how they look. Yeah. How they look. That shit looked like you was bringing in a whole tree trunk. Nigga. Do you know how heavy them motherfuckers is to pick up and put off the car into the house? And then it got the rollers. Yeah, he threw me off with that. It had the rollers. And the rollers was like very little coming off the bottom. So any little bump, any little rock would stop it. And you gotta lift it up. Man, them bitches was heavy, nigga. My dad had me doing bodybuilder shit when I was 14. I had to be a grown man. Like the first time, oh man, my dad bought a big ass aquarium. Nigga, we lived in we was in Simi Valley. Yep. Yep. They moved my dad out to Simi Valley for about 2 years. And my dad got a house. We always was in the house. And it was a rich neighborhood. If y'all know where Simi Valley is, it's by Thousand Oaks, Canoga Park, North Ridge. It's further than it. It's like more west. Go west. But it's Simi Valley is before you get to Thousand Oaks though. Thousand Oaks is after. But Canoga Park, North Ridge, Chatsworth, that's going towards Simi Valley. And my dad told me too, the police from LA live in Simi Valley. That's where you can find whack too. See where I'm going? I know where to go. He's out there with him because that's the police cities. And it ain't many blacks. So him, whack, and his girl can freely walk around because he knows where he's at. And if he sees any black person, he's going to be alerted, just like you would. Whack is very much put up. Loose Caddy is very much put up. 600 is put up. All these people have good careers besides YouTube, but they're clout chasing, they drama and trendsetters, and with what they got working is extra money. Because don't nobody really fuck with Loose Cannon like that. They fuck with the girl and the show she had. You know, Loose Cannon's never been a factor of nothing. As you can see, he always in the background pictures. You know what I mean? Like one of them backup dancers like Puff Daddy. You know, Biggie Smalls, take that, yeah, yeah, yeah. He never was forefronting nothing, but he always involving himself in known hood robberies. I know a lot of people that fuck with Big U. He talked bad about Big U, but then I gotta let think about the other hand. The nigga dad told on Big U. You see what I mean? And you know, Big U gave that paperwork to the homies from 6-0 about Loose Cannon dad snitching. He is certified rata rata. If you want to say it like Mexico, he's a certified rata. Pinche puto, way. Que no? Pisha. And I learned that shit in prison. In the hood, you never would have known Spanish. Why? Because in our head, that's your language. And that's smooth. What's what even more fucked up? We don't even know our language. Swahili, like Sante, Sakitu, Damu, Askari, you know, Indugu. Yeah, know a little bit just to say I said something. But for you to embed those words, just to have that on the tip of your tongue, you are saying the same words of your ancestors. And that's the closest you're going to get to Africa getting on that boat for the first time. Those words, Sante, thank you. Sakitu, no problem. Askari, warrior. Indugu, black man. Yeah, he didn't just turn up. That's what we on right now. You want me to run it back? I don't know if y'all want me to run it back, but I'll run it back. I was just supposed to do the spit on me too, the remix. And I told y'all yesterday that the nigga agreed to it. We already got it in writing. And then he was talking about he want to holler at Wag because he didn't think I could get him to fade with Donut and all that. I said, Donut is 50 years old, bro. If I'm a big homie and I'm 40 and a nigga can't tell me nothing, this nigga 50. What, how I'm gonna tell Donut, bring your ass over here to the hood, nigga, and get out with this nigga, or you getting put off. Just the way that I said that, it won't happen. Just like with me, Bosco can scream and yell like a pig on the way to slaughter. Well, what he can never enforce is putting me off. You can't put off an OG, nigga, especially if you ain't did no snitching. That's the only way. And then you have to be dumb enough to go to the hood with your old ass to get hands and feet put on you. You want to go get this? Just like my daughter said, Dad, you're going to get in your car, pay your gas, ride with something that may be illegal to go to your hood and try to fight niggas? You don't want to jump you? You might as well just pull up spraying. But if you do that, then we won't have you. And you know who was looking out for you when you was in there, Pops. Niggas from the hood ain't never dropped me a dime. Not one dollar. Not one dawa. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Yeah, Wax not putting up on nobody, gang. Just like I said, the niggas that I know that called me at when I was going viral, them 3-4 days on the internet last month, real niggas hit me back. Real niggas remember what I said because by YouTube wasn't set up yet. So niggas was hitting me on Instagram. And niggas thought it was a fake page until they see my real face. I'm glad I had my real body on there and my clothes and everything. It say less. But I only had about like 180, 200 because I wasn't on internet, nigga. I wasn't on Instagram at all. At all. So they thought it was a fake page until they seen I had real videos of me. Like I wasn't just posting words and stuff. Like I was there. Like I was taking pictures in my hood, shit like that. So I was very under the radar. Like the police would not be checking for me because my subscribers. I mean, you know what I mean. I don't have that many. You said, damn. You said she's smart. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, so I mean, if y'all want me to run it back, I'll run it back. But yeah, so I told y'all yesterday, I talked to Aaron the plumber. He said he was in the bed, sleep. He said he was tired from doing whatever working he been doing out there. He showed me the little model broad he was with. He said he was in Atlanta. Uh he said he gonna link up with me in a week to do that spit on me video remix. And he said, I really want that fade, woo woo. And I'm gonna try to fuck with Whack and see if he could line that up. I told him, no, 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 no. Do not. I showed y'all the proof at the beginning of this. I showed you my phone, the text messages between me, the DMs between me and Aaron the plumber. Nigga, I showed you the text messages of me and Loose Cannon trying to get me on there. In case y'all didn't know, they if y'all watched the Nita Boy show, I was on there last night when they was it was Rockstar, it was Loose Cannon, and it was Nina Boy. It was on Nina Boy's show. And when I got hit to it, I just had got off my live and clicked on the TV and saw it just popped up Nina Boy. And then all I hear is Loose Cannon getting on that nigga Rockstar, calling him all type of shit, right? So at the same time, nigga, right when I turned mine off, this nigga Loose Cannon hit me up on one of my phones because it all go to the same Instagram. So nigga, yeah, this nigga asked me, hey man, and I showed y'all the proof too. Hey man, get on Nina Boy's show. And he don't even know I'm already watching this shit. That's what's so dangerous about it. Like it was like meant for me. So then, mind you, I don't fuck with Nina Boy because the allegations of the grape is real. Jackie Lowe that just died from East Coast, that was her daughter. She just died. All the East Coasters had that big ass funeral. They last big funeral with all the East Coasters. That was Jackie Lowe with all them OGs there. Her daughter is the daughter that they say Nina Boy tried to. Great. It's funny I'm wearing great. Ain't that something? So that's why I don't fuck with him. And I'm so 100. I sent it to him in a DM and told him why I don't fuck with him. Just like I could show y'all a DM where I told Spider Lord to his face, nigga, you a goddamn snitch, a rat, and all that. Nigga, I can't fuck with you no more. Nigga, the nigga did hit me up about something. He said, I don't know if he had read it, but the way I got on Spider Lord, he still DM'd me and said, hey, do you got enough subscribers yet to go live? Real talk. No, when I got on Spider Loaf on that when I was talking about Munchie B with the peanut butter and I was talking about Bosco, that nigga got 22,000 views that day, bro. That nigga got 22,000 views that day. Spider ain't never had that much, nigga. He was there with Munchie and all the rest of the tricks is for kids, nigga. Nigga, I by myself, no kicking cat being moved. Me and his conversation, 22,000 in 24 hours. I stopped watching after that. Then he doubled back and made an edited one and made another 10. Oh my mama. I seen it. Spider-Lo made a bag off me. He made so much that even if everything broke up between him, Kicker Cat, the money he made with me on that day, he could figure out something else. Because I didn't know what monetize was and this, and that. So then, this how shady he is, right? Now, he the same nigga with Reggie White trying to book Nina Boy because he blowing up. Remember, Reggie White had the paperwork saying that this man, blase, I do know that him to be raping in the Karen room. Can you look it up? He was like, yeah, but I'm cool with Nina Boy, so I'm not gonna put his business out there. Y'all remember that? So if you was backdooring Nina Boy, Spider-Lo, why would you send me to Nina Boy to make another bag? And not only make another bag, he was gonna make a guest appearance with all these random LA niggas that's been fucking with Bosco and Munchie the whole goddamn time. I broke it up without even break. I didn't even know. I didn't know none of these niggas. Still don't know none of these niggas. But what I do know is the hood. And what I do know is at my old ass age, I still be sliding through foreign. And I've been sliding for 6 whole goddamn years through the hood. And nigga, I had to whack out shit on the walls because I do got strikeouts. But nigga, if y'all in the hood and y'all young homies, my nigga, when I was there, nigga, fuck the city painting over that shit. Nigga, when I see that shit and I'm on my way to school, my nigga, I mandatory had a marker. At least I'm a white with a marker. Something, nigga. I purposely came and did a double back the next day. That shit was up there. I already had my red spray cans, nigga. I went and whacked out and hit up over every 9060 legend, Raymond, everybody. That shit was pissing me off. But you yelling Queen Street and saying blood every word on the internet. That's what pissed me off. So, that's how I came to the internet. Telling the truth. I was in the county jail when that nigga 4-Leaf did that nigga Munchie like that. I caught back fades for this nigga. He got that done to him in the old county jail. I caught fades coming back from court in Supermax. Viral before the internet type shit. That's how viral Munchie B is. But let's go back even further. The original name, Munchie, that is the reason why 4-Leaf did what he did to the man. Because of Big Munchie. Big Munchie, me, like you gotta understand when a nigga has the name and not the little, you understand who you talking to. You dig? No matter how Munchie Ascari says he's Big Munchie from IF. Yes, you are. You are Big Munchie from IF. But Big Munchie, your older brother, you dig? He's from Crenshaw Mafia, which turned Crab Murder Gang. Who you think helped change it to Crab Murder Gang? Ah, now you see why 4-Leaf did what he did to Ascari. You see, the Crenshaw Mafias got tired of saying Crenshaw because Nipsey Hussle was branding the name. Facts, nigga. And I'm gonna take a shot to that, nigga. So, to ever tell anybody that you are Big Munchie, the Inglewood homies know who Big Munchie is. But I understand you got a life on this goddamn internet, nigga. Munchie, TK, Mafia Steve, Big Twirl, Lil Twirl, we call him Twirl, but their name is T World, not World, T World, like whirl your ass around. Lil T World with the glasses, look like a nerd. Bodies. You doing it, Elwowski? I was with him on the phone. I was 19. Ben wondered where that nigga went. He was doing life ski or res ski when I got their ski. The original pushers of Crab Murder Gang. I know I'm blowing some niggas' ears, but I am giving you documentary information. So don't take it as the diss. Don't take it as that, like I'm just having fun saying that. No. To all my subscribers, likes, everything. Don't get it screwed. I'm an older dude. I'm just telling you what it was. Because in the early 2000s, gang banging was real. Red long t-shirts, blue long t-shirts, powder blue, like niggas was t-shirt. Just imagine Jagged Edge with them long chains on. Just look up Lil Wayne, the Carter 2, and see how big them t-shirts was and how short dreads was. And we'll talk about how long it was ago. Niggas was gang since potty train. And we didn't even know it. I played football. Munchie was playing football. Spaghetti B used to be over there. Nigga T-Tone. Nigga Baby Bogart. Big Bogart. Big Grizz. Lil Grizz. Big Bully. Lil Bully. Baby Bully. For Loss. Big Flip. Lil Flip. Tombstone. Tiny Bogart. Baby Bogart. Red Flag. Smiley. Boule. Bam Bam, Bubbly, Casper, MD, like nigga. I'm just looking around, nigga. Like, Bosco can't do that. Bosco can't do that. But I'm sorry. If we was on Jeopardy and it was just all about it was just all about Inglewood questions, I'm sorry, Bosco. Your followers would think you was cripping. Oh, the dead of it. That nigga Bosco, man. I give him his internet fame, but he said Crunchy P and Drunko should do a show. I don't know what you talking about. Munchy B, Peanut Butter, yeah, for sure that. What good with Drunko 100? Oh, you talking about what? Or I don't know. Or why do I need to create more content? He trying to get. Who are you talking about? I don't know who you talking about, broski. I don't know who you talking about. But yeah. So back to Munchie though. Like Munchie, like you're a little Munchie, bro. Like I understand, but when I used to come to Munchie house, I always knew his relatives was from Swans. I already knew that. I already knew that. There's nothing he could tell me on the internet that I don't already know. And Munchie, when I used to go pick up Big Munchie, we was having backpacks. Munchie D, his big brother, Big Munchie used to always wear the white chucks with the red and blue stripe on the side. And I used to tell him like, why you always wearing chucks? He be like, nigga, a lot of niggas know me and I be doing shit and I be going through a lot of niggas hoods. And he be catching buses. But we was little niggas. We was like 14, 15, 16. That's, come on, man. Like we supposed to be on the bus, gang. Like what are you talking about? You weird to say we were supposed to be stealing cars and do it. I was though. I was. Big Mushy, he know I was the king. I got DP for like once or twice. I got DP because I had about like 8 Toyota Camrys in the hood. Yeah, smash that like button, y'all. Oh, okay, for sure, for sure. No, no, I go back and forth with the jokes, but you got to come with a good one, man. That's why it went so viral with everybody was just ping ponging. Like when Bosco said that gay shit, like it got wore out so fast to where that's what made the show. But then it's like with Whack and Loose Cannon. Okay, once we did that, we can't just talk about gay shit all the time. Like you really gotta like it's a way to play it. Like they try to like okay, if just say I'm a new nigga that just got out of jail, and I show up to the hood and tell the homies like, hey, he was bad while he was in jail, and this and that. Now you always got to think he had friends and alliances before you got out of jail. But it's not to say your credibility is shot. You did? So I'm the new nigga saying foul on the play. But then they like, well, who are you? And then not only who are you, how you know all this? How do you know all these names? You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, come on, man. Like I said, Big Munchie, Dagan Weed. When a nigga shoot out a name like that, you know goddamn well we was in class together, nigga. You know the teacher, Terrell Floyd. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you here? Yes, Miss Nipple, I am here. That's her name. My science teacher, Miss Nipple. She was a white lady, blonde hair, red glasses, at Inglewood High. Dagan Weed. He was always at the end. My last name Floyd. He was like, yeah, Dagan Weed. Yeah, I'm here, blood. Yeah, and then Munchie so cold, nigga. Munchie was a short ass nigga all his life. This is the only nigga, Munchie. He know this is true. He is the only nigga that was short all the way to 12th grade. Man, we must have graduated. Like I said, me and Munchie, you know, niggas start doing different things. They start having bitches. You know, you ain't little kids every day. You ain't waiting in front of each other's house, riding on the handlebars. If your tire got a flat, on the way to swap meet to go get an inner tube for the homie. Like, you know what I mean? We was having the D's on it. We used to let the low rider peg, the back part of the low rider bikes drag on the ground just to see the sparks at night. Yeah, that's how I know Munchie. But he the only nigga that I know in the history of human growth, science 101. Munchie was a midget. That's why his name was Munchie. Munchie was a midget until he graduated. See why his name is Munchie? It wasn't over no goddamn weed. See, in the hood, they gave you names because of how you act, how you look. They used to say he was a little short gremlin looking nigga because he got a button nose. He real, like his regular dark skin is very glossy. I seen a nigga get out of my shower at the house when he spent the night. No lotion. Blood was a shiny dark nigga. But fly. That's why I was like, Eaglewood. Like, blood, like, we don't look like nothing but Eaglewood niggas. Like, even on the dark end. That was my nigga. Munchie, I didn't see him from graduating for like, we'll say, a whole summer. Nigga, when I seen that nigga in a car riding by Inglewood High, you know how you do? That's how you did. Ricky! I was like, Munchie! Same smile. That's what he do. As soon as he see you, he pulled right over. This nigga got out the car, and I just kept seeing him growing and growing and growing and growing. Me and whoever I was with, I think I was with Smiley and Lil Stretch. We was like, blood got tall as a motherfucker, blood. Like, look at my G blood. He was like, right, blood. I got big. I was like, blood, we graduated. How? He was like, I know, blood. I just got big, blood. We was like, yeah, nigga, you got grown man big. Like you look like you ball. You can play basketball, nigga. I don't know how God made that nigga. He's taller than the munchie you see, and that munchie ain't short. Imagine the munchie you see today, his brother being a little bit taller than him, like an inch or two, but more like cut up like me, like more, older. You know what I mean? Like Terry, not as big as Terry Crews, but cut up definition. Yeah, and that's why I think I still got my cuts, even when I think I'm skinny, because me and Big Munchie, even though we grew up on the streets, when we went to prison, we were cellies for like 2 years, 2 years straight. So you can imagine, like, you know what I mean, me being a tobacco man, me being a phone man, me being a tattoo man, me drawing cards and stuff like that. Like it was just, you know what I mean. Like some days we'll be so spooked because we got so many phones and drugs in there that we wouldn't even go to the chow, nothing. Like we wouldn't come out the cell all day, you know what I mean? And we be making plays, like, selling phones and, use other niggas' phones to text to make sure it go through. So when they pick up, the green dot already there. That's me and Munchie. That was me and Munchie in the pen. So that's why I said I could say what I want about Little Munchie. One thing he ain't gonna do is go too far, and I know that to be a fact because his brother gonna tell him. His brother gonna be like, "Bud, that's little T Dog, bud." Like, even my name was T Dog before I even came from the gang. So that's all he gonna say. Like, look, bro. I mean, what he's saying, you might not like it, but he gonna be like, bro. I don't never know Neptune to just be lying on a nigga, gang. Like, I know he explained to him like, no. This ain't like the homie from the hood, like, bro. I know he told Ascari, Lil Munchie, on B team, Richard Hart. I know he told him, Blood, I used to spend the night at Blood house. I know Blood mama and daddy. I know his sisters and brothers, Blood. Like, if he's saying this about you, like, this nigga, like, I used to stay at Blood house. He didn't stay at my house. Like, Blood has no reason to lie. What? Cloud chasing? You see the chains the nigga be wearing? Like, where's the cloud chasing? Like, Blood, explain to me why he would lie on you. And we all know in the streets what happened to you. So there would never be, you can never get Big Munchie to speak on me. Because why? If I spoke the truth is the truth. What is your brother? Like, Munchie has all access. He talks to niggas in jail. He talks to B Braves. He talks to C Star. He talks to Lomac. If I brought all these charges to you on Spider Lope, why Big Munchie ain't got on the phone on Rich and Hart and said, that nigga Neptune Lagoon lied. He a bitch. He wasn't here being gay and woo. Oh, you can't say that because with Bosco saying I was gay in prison, you know who was my celly? Big Munchie. And you niggas didn't know that. You niggas didn't know that. That's why they gonna happen. It ain't gonna never happen, nigga. That's my little secret. Yeah. So if you said I was in there doing that, so Little Munchie from Aya, you gonna say I was in there being like that, and your brother was my celly? Oh, that's one of them catch-22s. Fuckery. You should have never said no weird ass shit like on the internet. That's why that shit dead. That shit is dead. You ain't gonna find me fucking with a transmission unless it's my car fucking up, nigga. The fuck you talking about, nigga? That's why that shit dead. You know, niggas whack. All them niggas would have went out there way to embarrass me. And then back to Aaron the Plumber. Donut is from my hood, Ray J Security. He spit on Aaron the Plumber. You don't think Wack told him about Neptune the Goon? I'm listening. Oh, yes. And I know what Donut said. I ain't finna. That sounds like some internet shit. Mind you, he almost 50. But this is the same nigga that's 50 that spit on Aaron the Plumber. No. He said, no. The original conversation, and I'm glad you said that. The original conversation when I was brought to the internet, he had said I was like this in prison. Grander Exotics, I already know you like to troll, but so I like that you do this so I can explain better. Because my family said you got to read this to explain better. So when I first met Wack, Loose Cannon, and 600, I had met 600 3 days before on a phone call. Then he said he'll call me back. He was gonna work out and call me back. That was a Sunday. No, that was a Friday. Monday, these niggas called me. But how I say these niggas, because I thought I was only talking to 600. But then he played me. Like I said, I didn't know internet. I didn't know I was being played. He said, let me put Loose on. Then Loose like, oh, this nigga Wack calling me. So you see how everybody get on. Then Wack like, oh, let me call this nigga Bosco. Then when he called Bosco like, yeah, I know him, blah, 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 blah. Then that's when Loose Cannon said, this nigga said you a bitch. And I said, nah, I ain't say no shit like that. Bosco like, nigga, this nigga on some YouTube shit. And Bosco was like, yeah, well, I heard in jail he was in there fucking with the boys. Then when he gets on the next slide, Cam Capone, when he went mainstream with it, on Cam, that's that Cam Capone interview. That's when he just blew it all, and my family was laughing because they made me watch it because I kept looking at this screen. I wanted to punch the screen. This nigga said I had pulled up with a tranny. And this is what he talked about on Nina Boy. But I said, if you look her up on Facebook, Grander Exotics, look up this name. I'm going to put it in the chat on Facebook. So all y'all can look. Her name is Ulisa Ivy. She is Belizean. And she's real light skinned. She kind of favored Rihanna a little bit. She got green eyes. And it's going to say under her name that she is a backup singer and all the stuff I've been telling y'all this whole time. Ivey. Yep. All right, here we go. This Facebook, so check her out. Check her out. And then since you're doing all that talking, right? Now, tell me the girl that pops up. Because I said I was with my wife and my stepson, and we was there from Thanksgiving all the way to after New Year's. Now look her up and tell me, don't you see Lil Corey? Well, Corey was little. When I started messing with her, he was like 6. So he's a little tall now. He's a teenager. And you will see in the pictures, she's remarried. Corey got taller. And now she has 2 girls after Corey. When we was married, she had a miscarriage in Houston, Texas. No, not the yard, the pen. Now, this is what I mean by that. That's what my family said. Thank you for saying that. Okay. Perfect example. Up north, they got a prison called Vacaville, correct? Vacaville is a prison / hospital. The prison I was at, CMC East, is a prison / hospital. Like I said, it's been so long, and I'm not used to talking in front of people, but this is my platform for me to do these things. When you go to those prisons, when it's a / hospital, you got HIV patients, cancer patients, any kind of ailments that people are on their deathbed, because you still prison, right? When you get life, you still got to be there until life is over, correct? Okay. So yeah, he threw me off. So anyway, those prisons are known to have inmates that go whatever way. You know what I mean? So that's what I meant by gay prisons. They are there. Some of them have not made it to the bed yet, but they're taking the HIV pills. They're taking cancer pills. They're taking intestinal, like whatever it is. They're taking those pills there. And while they are there, they're housed until they got to get on that bed. I worked in the hospital, and that's how I got a job based on how I talk. They say you talk real proper to be a gang member. We just wish you didn't have that tattoo on your face, and you'll be a great worker. But they gave me the job, so I'm glad you made me say that. And that's the reason why I said gay ass prison, because everybody, whoever's sick like that, they could be messing with the same sex, or they could have came in with it, or you know what I mean. Old people, like old Grape Street niggas, I seen up in there. Rodney. He was one of the four founders of the original Grape Streets. Yeah, he was up. I know he looked kind of like an Indian nigga. Ronnie, 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 Ronnie something. Ronnie something is one of the originators of Grape Street Crip, and I used to take care of him. I used to and it was transmissions up in there and shit like that. Like probably a couple beds away from him, all that. Like, duh. But nigga wasn't on that. But yeah, that's what I meant by gay ass prison. Oh, I can't say that. GAY prison. I can't say that on here. But I ain't monetized yet, so they let me get away with a lot. And once you get monetized, I can't be saying certain words. So out of all this time of me getting my 500 subscribers, that's what they want you to learn how to talk on online, because they gonna dock your pay. You can get struck. When they paying you, that's your boss. When you get monetized, you're under a boss structure. So once you start working for Smart and Final, you stop stacking the boxes and make sure the labels is facing forward. You gonna know what's going on. But yeah. So I gotta watch them words. But yeah. So Ronnie Elam, Ronnie Elam is one of the first starters of Grape Street Watts, and that's the prison that I said was gay. See where I'm going with this? Like, it wasn't so much like like niggas walking down the street with flags and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like how they do the parades. No, I don't mean it like that. But yeah, niggas gay. Like even it or GAY. I seen a dude, dark skinned nigga, look like somebody old grandpa, waiting in line for canteen. He from another yard. Like it was the last of that yard, and I had got off work and snuck to try to go to the store before I go lock it up. And this nigga was in the line, and when he said like "thank you for the tag," like got his shit, he sounded like a girl. I'm talking about from the side. This nigga looked like Morgan Freeman. Oh my mama, shaved all damn booty face. But when he turned to look at me, and he had the little thin eyebrows, I was stuck. I couldn't say nothing. I don't even have a word for you, brother. What is you doing? And he was like, he looked like 45, 50 years old. But I knew he was on that. Sheesh. But that's how it goes. Yeah, she light skinned with braids. Yeah, that's her. Oh God. Yeah. Remember I said, remember when I was on Nina Boy and they made me sing that song 211 when I said Cupid doesn't lie, but you won't know unless you give it a try on me. And the only reason why I could hold a melody because she used to tell me keep singing it just like that. And then you know what I mean. She would do her runs and how she gonna do her thing. Yeah, that's her. She light skinned with braids with green eyes. Thank you. It's a real woman, but I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Some of her pictures do look rough. Even my one of my baby mom was like, yeah, I can see why Bosco probably thought she was a dude if she was looking like this on the picture. Like I seen some of the pictures, like God damn, put some makeup on, bitch. You look like a nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I said that. Keep scrolling down in the pictures. It's a lot of pictures. She look bad, but then it's some pictures you like, sheesh. Like, is this the same person? And it is. That's the crazy part. That's what's so tricky about her face. Like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, like some of her pictures on there on Gang Hunt, you like, damn, she bad. But then when she got the little short, curly nappy, you be like, God damn, bitch, go put a wig on. Oh my mama, you see? Come on, man, you see it. And I'm glad you in there. Moderator, he own it. Moderator own it. Yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah, like some of them you be like, oh, she's smooth, and then some of them you be like, God damn, bitch, put a wig on, put some makeup or something, bitch. You look like the bottom of my feet, because the top of my feet is kind of clean, broski. Sheesh. This bitch, woo. About to raise my blood pressure. I couldn't believe that shit. But that's what I said. That's why I had to take in consideration too. I was like, oh, okay. So if she was looking rough one day when I pulled, yeah, she looked different in all them pictures. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, but this is what I can say about her. She's been doing music so long that she got them different headshots. Like she's one of them persons to where she don't think like regular people. Um, she likes to give different looks for different roles. Like she even acted with on a Tyler Perry sing along. You know how he be having them little stage plays where they was singing along in churches and stuff like that. They sing while they. She was on a couple of them, so she gets different headshots so she can play different roles. Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, she do the different roles. So sometimes she might want that ugly look because she might want to be like a backup for a slave. You know what I mean? Like she do the acting and everything, bro. So that's why I can say like, she looks super bad in some, and then some of them you be like, God damn, bitch. I see why Bosco said you look like a nigga, cause I had to be real. But I'm glad you looked her up. Yeah, nigga, she looked different in all them pictures. So that's why I said everybody just look up Lisa Ivy. I put it up there. Go to Facebook and look for it yourself, and then you'll see what Bosco was talking about. And like I said, I had to keep it 100. Some of the pictures, I'm like, yeah, if she didn't have her thing up, I'm actually about to leave right now, G Bob. You came kind of late. I got my dog been whining since I got on, and I think I forgot to feed her, but I did give her like a chicken quarter earlier in the day, so it ain't like she's starving, but she is looking at me, especially with me talking. She kind of on my ass right now. So I do gotta handle her business, and then I got some other business I gotta do too. But this what I will do though, man. I'm gonna drop this Aaron the Plumber one more time, run it back for when I first got on for all y'all that missed it, and it's straight like this, man. I'm finna call Aaron the Plumber after I get off the live with y'all again. He ain't hit me back, but this what we watching. I talked to Aaron the Plumber yesterday. He said we gonna do the spit on me video again. I showed y'all the text message. I sent it on Instagram to show y'all I ain't capping. But I told this man not to fuck with Whack. He said I'm gonna ask Whack if he can give me a head up fade, and I said don't do it. Whack and Loose Cannon are gonna backdoor you. You're not gonna get the fade you looking for. And since you this big old pumped up want to fight everybody, to embarrass you in the best way is to have you knocked out and stomped out. Yeah, yeah. Hey, G Bob. Hey, you see the moderator? We're gonna go live later on tonight. So you be ready. You get live on the chat. Hey, G Bob, Nina Boy ran off the live with me last night with him and Loose Cannon. You see that? Was you on there? He was it was Loose Cannon, Rockstar 2800, and uh yeah, look, I had got off live stream last night, right? When I got off, I turned on my TV, and the first thing that popped up was Nina Boy, and it was live. So I hear Loose Cannon roasting that nigga C Star. I mean um Rockstar 2800. So right when I'm looking at it, Loose Cannon hit me up on my phone, said go live on Nina Boy. I showed I showed everybody in the chat like all the proof that I'm telling you right now from Aaron the Plumber and Loose Coochie. So the nigga tell me, get on. So I just get on here and I start like get on my phone and I start, tap it in. As soon as this nigga Nina Boy seen, he said, oh, the boy Neptune the Goon trying to get up in here. Neptune the Goon trying to get up in here. And then Rockstar said, nah, cuz he still need to catch a fade with Bosco. Yeah, that shit sounded so watered down. And then then Loose Caddy, he was like, yeah, put guns on, put that nigga on, yeah, put that nigga on. And then he was like, nah, because they tried to do something to one of my pages last time. Neptune be coming to your show talking crazy. Hey, I'ma end this, y'all. And woo, that's what he did last night, nigga. Watch it all the way to the end. I closed his show by saying I was in the chat. Because he know. I'ma get on your grapist ass. Nigga, you a grapist just like my grape t-shirt I got on, nigga. That's why he did not put me on there. For sure. That nigga, just look at his live last night. And look at the last 10 minutes. And he's going to say it. Oh, yeah, the boy Neptune the Goon in the chat, y'all. The Neptune and the Goon in the chat. You'll see that nigga Loose Cannon start smiling like a motherfucking bitch in a dick factory. That nigga's like, bing! Yeah, he probably did. It's right at the end. Like the last 5 minutes, bro. I'ma feed you. I'm trying to get off, all right? God damn. Yeah, she begging. All right, let me run this back for y'all. Y'all hear her over here crying, man. She begging. Get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe, y'all. I've been on here like 2 hours of them things, man. Now I'm finna get to work, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later on today. But I'm gonna let y'all see what started this whole show. My boy Aaron the Plumber. I told him not to fuck with this nigga. I told y'all I talked to him while he was on the phone, and look what happened. This nigga get off the phone with me, and I told him not to fuck with Wack, and then he steady calling Wack, trying to get Donut, the 50-year-old blood, to catch a head up fade. And this was what they tell the nigga. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing, and I'm gonna ride it out like that.
Out of pocket. You said, nah, Wolfing. I'm just trying to get a fade. I'm just trying to get a fade. Now talking about.
You want a fade, blood? Where you at? You doing a lot of lifting like you wanted something.
I didn't say, I'm coming to you, Nick. Came to you.
We gonna give you your fade. Where you at?
No, I ain't finna meet you now. Talking about.
He said I ain't finna meet you now.
The energy box. See, Aaron Smart. He could tell I was saying about the energy shit. We energy people, right? Like our females be saying bitch, or you could say bitch, and then you could say bitch, then you could say bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's hella different way. Shout out Doobie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Doobie. Hey, bitch. But the thing is, the way how he's saying it, like, bro, you saying it like we gonna give you your fade, bro. But in a little more, since you irritate me, type shit.
Give you your fade, because you gonna humble yourself, and we gonna get to what you talking about. I told Luke said, what's up with dude, bro? You been trying to be cool with this, and I ain't never seen you this time. I said, dude doing a lot of crazy work. Like, go knock mama down. You're still a mess. I don't know what's up with dude.
That's crazy, bro. Knocking mama down. Look at Eric.
Knock your mama down
He appalled too.
on the internet.
You
gonna knock a nigga mama down because he want to fight for getting spit on?
It's crazy.
Nigga, you crazy.
How you feel about Stockton? He said Jason Lee the biggest thing to come out of Stockton. I'm like, oh, that's a jab, bro.
Somebody threatening you. Somebody, nah, bro. I see what you trying to do, bro.
I'm gonna get on donut for not your ass blood. Mentioning that. You keep whooping blood, we gonna activate blood, homie.
Donut is from my hood, and that's the one that spit on his back. That everybody seen that went viral. And the video that he made, Spit on Me, this is my homie, big homie Donut.
I don't give a fuck that roof. Bro, you bought 1,500, my nigga. And your TV off, bro, you telling.
This nigga just said get your TV turned off for 1,500.
Putting my own boy, bro, like we give a.
Ain't nobody whack. Ain't nobody threat, nigga. I came to you.
Gotta do is say that, and we ain't got it. Mama's kids, we don't give a who it is, blood. Don't go out of town, get it up talking about some violence. You should have knocked blood out when he spit on you. It's my body, homie. Don't tell you that. I don't have no gun. Spit on you.
Bruh, the first conversation when we had with Luce, bro, you said it was out of pocket.
How you gonna have a conversation with Loose
I'm
Cannon?
just trying to get a fade.
You crazy.
I'm just trying to get a fade. Not talking about.
You want a fade, blood? Where you at? Because you doing a lot of whipping like you wanted something, homie.
I'm coming to you. Came to you.
Well, we gonna give you your fade. Where you at?
No, I ain't finna meet you now. You talking about
Give
Kim?
you your fade because you want to. You gonna humble yourself, and we gonna get to what you talking about. I told Luke. Luke said, "What's up with dude, bro? You been trying to be cool with. Like I ain't never seen you this time." I said, "Dude doing a lot of crazy whooping. Like you won't go knocking nigga mama down. Cause shit a mess. I don't know what's up with dude."
That said you was supposed to when spit on you, you was supposed to.
First off, y'all see how big Donut is? Donut is about like 6'3", maybe 6'2", but I would say 6'3". And the nigga was already a solid football player. Like that nigga was already like, you know them football players in high school that be having them beards, looking like grown men before everybody else looked like grown men? That's Donut. That's Donut. Perfect example. His age, he was able to buy alcohol at probably like 16. Just the way his size, his build, and the beard. I remember this hating ass nigga. He was so young, and I was so young in the hood. You know what this hating ass nigga said when his mama. This I remember when his mama used to still get his hair cut with him and Lil Duke, which is his big brother. The one day Bosco said, "Hey, Lil Duke," and showed that he living in the garage. Yeah, that's Donut's big brother, working for Ray J, living behind Roscoe Chicken and Waffles in the garage. How, Donut, do you work for Whack 100? Bad business talking about that's my homeboy. Now that I know that, me and Donut ain't straight. He's a rat. That nigga's a rat. Nigga, Whack ain't no hunted about him, nigga. And you talking about my homeboy, Donut? Boy, if you claim him, like I said, you OG like me, you can do what you want. But at the same time, you can't even press play on me, just like I can't press play on you. I'm OG, you double OG. But still, it don't make your word more valid than mine. Because I'm still OG, nigga. But one thing I will say about Donut, if you ain't his size, don't fade him. You gonna have to pop him. That nigga's a bull. I'ma say this, and I'ma let it ride. I'ma play the rest. The story has never been told, but I seen it with my own eyes. It was me, Big Solo, Big T-Dog. I was little T-Dog then. Donut, Big Slim from NHP, Lil Taco from NHP, Baby Taco from NHP, P-Dog, the female, the Butch, yeah, from CPF, and Bad News in the wheelchair from CPF. All I know is when I walked up ditching school around lunchtime, I go through the 400 alley where Bosco had that little street news and that you could hear the tss, tss, in the background, and then Bosco turned up against the wall like, yeah, this the hood. But you can see the wall was white as crackers. Yeah. I walked through there with my backpack on. I don't know who I was with, but maybe I was by myself. But then I walked up, and then all of a sudden I hear a gang of cars flip. Now, I should be panicked because these niggas is the gangsters. But I'm a blood too. But that's how niggas get murked, right? Thinking shit was all good just a week ago. Correct? That part. God saved me a couple of times. So this is a squabble that I seen that was supposed to be out of Donut League. And Donut, that's why Wack got him. Because Eagle would know that nigga's a bull. Like, I see. Okay, let me tell you a story. So, Donut is about 19, right? OG Slim, if he's still alive, you know the story true. If not, BIP, you feel me? Respect, man. I know him and Dulo personally. Big Slim always wear the blue flannel and the blue chucks and the blue dickies with a red burgundy P belt that barely be hanging outside the blue Pendleton. But he's so much of an Inglewood G, everybody know him. So to pull up on him, he doing the camouflage. So Slim is there with the blue dickies on, the blue Pendleton, and a muscle shirt. Yep, I know Cue Ball, dead homies. Yep. So, yep. Yeah, he say Pyru, he'll never pull up. So anyway, true story. So, so when I get to the back, mind you, bad news from CPF in a wheelchair. Mama is African. They like Belizean or African. Whatever happened, she wants some money. So she bought the whole apartment structure next to T Dog. So remember, I'm little T Dog at the time. So I would use that gate because T Dog, his stepdad had like up to date gates. Like, nigga, you can only get in from the side to where that gate wasn't considered property. He wasn't gonna spend no money on helping somebody else. You know what I mean? So I would go through the side where bad news in the chair, mama owned the structure, and I could just hop over and get in T Dog shit. But while I'm going back there, these niggas is pulling up. So then Big Taco, oh yeah, Big Taco was there, Lil Taco, Baby Taco. That's when Big Taco had the fucking I know Squeak Roo too. Big ass fat ass nigga. He used to always come to the hood and want to fuck on all the young homegirls. Like if you was one that didn't have nowhere to go, even if you was under 18 on the red homies, nigga, he used to have a motherfucking Range Rover. He'll pull up and we already knew. He'll take you to the swap meet if he fucking on you and buy you a new sweatsuit every day. It'll be an all black one, top and bottom, all red one. Hell yeah, nigga, I know that nigga, man. Squeak Woo, rest in peace. See, he big fat nigga, dark skinned nigga who used to be with the Road Dogs or something. He used to rap with the Road Dogs, Raw Dogs or something like that. That's when that's before Mac 10 and then was doing their thing. It was a lot of Inglewood niggas rapping and shit like that. But Bosco can't tell you no shit like that because Bosco ain't from the hood like that. So anyway, Bosco don't know nothing. If he's watching me, he's getting all his game. I know Q Ball, NHP. Yeah. And we got a cue ball from Queen Street. Anyway, so and a lot of people don't even know the OG homies. Some of them flip flop from NHP. I mean, from Queen Street to NHP or NHP to Queen Street. But we're not finna get in there. That's starters of the hood. So I would never give y'all. There's too much history. That's hood history. That's in the chronicles. Some things you just gotta go with. So anyway, we'll go there back and yeah, these niggas talking about, yeah, we gotta get that fade, we gotta get that fade. And I was like, what? And then this is the first time I met Lil Taco because Taco the Mexican, then you got Lil Taco, the short nigga, and then you got Baby Taco, the tall nigga that I heard rest in peace. That he was the security that walked in Bosco on the fight with Nina Boy. The nigga that looked like he a janitor He got some dickies on, but he got a shirt and he got a bald head. But if you look real close, he got a real small red P or a P. I don't know if it's red, but it's a P right under his eye. Because I was in the county jail with him. I knew him from the streets. Like I grew up with him. I didn't grow up with him because he was so much older than me, but he knew I was from the set. They knew. It wasn't no mystery. They knew where I was from. So yeah, that's the dude that walked in Bosco to the Nina Boy fight. So anyway, it's Big Taco, Little Taco, and Baby Taco. When they walked in Bosco, Little Taco was more like my height because I was shorter and I was 16. Blood said, "Nigga, we ain't here for you, nigga. We here for that nigga Donut, nigga. Talking that shit, nigga. Now we coming over here to fuck Blood up. Whoa, whoa, whoa." I said, "We." So then, I'm like I said, I'm a young nigga. I'm hearing these niggas talk, but I'm still walking in the gate because it looks like something going on right between this gate. Donut, Big Solo, T-Dog, maybe somebody else. I don't remember. It might have been a nigga that don't be in the hood long. That was an older nigga. You know what I mean? Because we all when I was banging, niggas, it was always niggas just popping up in the hood. Be like, "Who is you?" Like, "Oh, but I didn't like Big Moon and his wife. I didn't know Big Moon and his wife, the originators of the hood. They married and they both would start like they was homegirls and homeboy. They nigga Big Moon, nigga, big old light skinned nigga that live in Vegas. Man, that nigga, man." Then that nigga came and just started belling through the hood with braids, and he got a wife. She was light skinned with brown skin too, and they were just big than a motherfucker. Right up on us and told us, "This our hood, nigga." Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Queen Street." And then they was like, "Yeah, nigga, we from Queen Street too. Woo. We just came from Vegas to be if the homies is out here, and we just glad to see y'all still got it bracket." Yeah, that was me. That was me. That was me. So yeah. The nigga said, Donut got to get in, woo. So come to find out, Big Slim is a big ass nigga. Big dark skinned nigga. He looked like he from East Coast or something. He's so dark, cut up. He got the size of Terry Crews. Mind you, Donut is 18, 19 years old, fighting a damn near OG homie. And I'm talking about reputable squabble nigga. I gotta give him that. I gotta give him that. Slim wasn't no easy move. Like I said, I'ma say this and I'ma let this bitch ride. Donut and Slim was both throwing haymakers. And when I say they was connecting, nigga, you talking about diabolical. All you would hear, I'm 15, 16 years old. Nigga, to hear smack, 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 smack on both sides. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody's dropping, nobody's wavering, heads is up. They both taking them both sides up here, all that, nigga. Until Donut took it to the young nigga status. He went football on him. He grabbed Big Slim, OG Slim, from NHP, and slammed Blood, like not slammed him, but like grabbed him, pulled him, and rammed him. He didn't slam him, rammed him into a water heater that was outside. You know how they had that little thin metal, it's thin metal. Like, say you had a water heater, and if it's outside your house, it had thin, like, sheet metal with a door that you could open, fuck with the pilot or whatever. But it was thin sheet metal. And right beside it was the stairs to the back side of the apartment. Because some of the apartments in the hood got a back door and a front door like a real house. So anyway, the nigga grabs him and slams shit, rams Slim in the thing. While he grabbing him, Slim is getting slammed into the thing and still mac. I'm talking about, I never seen a nigga still giving him some haymakers while he falling. They squared up another round. You know how that go when that first round was beast mode, second round, both of them niggas was like respecting each other. But I know Big Slim was like, this nigga's a bull from Queen Street. Like, we knew it. We knew it. And one thing that I'll close with this and I'll get back to this video and I'm out. I always thought if I was in prison, when I was in prison, that Donut wouldn't be alive long. I always thought that because when he fight, he too big. Like even if it's not the size, the nigga hits hard. And I mean hard. Now, but I don't know now. He's like almost 50. You know, Tyson had his hangups. And Donut looked like he about 9 months pregnant with quadruplets. So I don't know. But anything can happen. But like I said, he's still an old nigga. So I can't talk bad about Donut. Just like Donut with me, he can't never say nobody smashed me. Nobody smashed me. Even when I got DP, I never got smashed by nobody. And he knows. He knows. Diablo had told him, yeah, that nigga T-Dog the reason why I know it because it's just homie shit. He know I'm like that. And I know Donut is like that. But a fade from me, you out your goddamn mind, nigga. Nigga, I wouldn't even what? First off, he's heavyweight now. With that stomach on him, heavyweight. Even if you tax him, it's still gonna be a nigga fight. They're gonna get to wrestling. So if you done been through the squabbles 1,000 times, my nigga, you can't try nothing new. And that's a fact. And we gonna run it. This is Aaron the Plumber. You wanna get in with Donut the Bull.
Knock down the body. Psych. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the thing. I didn't realize Nut had a pistol on him. If he had just stole it on him, that's so it's now that I got that information right and I'm replaying the shit in my head, I'm realizing right, Donut probably really I don't know, Nut. This ain't no offense to you, but the people was wondering why, you know what I'm saying, you chose to spit on him when it was pressing you like this, that, and the third. But you probably didn't want to what? You didn't want to take it there with the Yestola or you what, bro? Like, cause if you feel me, was just wondering about the shit. But the thing is, the number one rule is self-preservation. Aaron did exactly what he's supposed to do. If you ain't had no chop on you, man, you ain't not on your turf. It's some spit on. It's a little spit. You know, you left with a little spit, but you left good though, in one piece. I call that no holes, none of that. So I mean, yeah, I don't think he lost that one. You can't blame me. Check it out. He said, "Whack 100 wants to kill me and my mom because I want to fight his coward homie for spitting on me and getting a gun." I told him there are Bloods and Crips and Pyrus who said about me getting spit on and they want to get active. Me, I'm just trying to fight with no guns. I don't want anyone to get shot. Now my mom's life is threatened and mine. Y'all can kill me, you still some cowards that need guns because I'll fight all of y'all. They don't do this.
Get
to
the
no
likes
other
up. Get the
gang
likes
members.
up.
They want a plumber for being a man and standing on what's right. Ray J need his ass kicked.
One thing about this internet, bro. Wack is not gonna take a loss on the internet. If he take a loss, he know no jumper and all the employees gonna clown him. Later on tonight, I'm finna talk about how Brick Baby left his homie. You know who I'm talking about.
We don't invite someone
At the
somewhere and
laundromat.
allow something like this to
Dig
happen.
that.
I gotta cancel my bookings because they might be trying to kill me.
Yep.
Like he said in this
Yep.
recording. It's established, bro.
Yep.
So that's crazy. He just want a fair one, Wack.
Yep.
And I mean,
Then
I
on
don't know why
YouTube.
Wack took so much offense to what happened. It's crazy. It turned up early morning. You know what I'm saying?
Turned up,
Uncle Aaron Bumper, like Bump and Aaron. The thing is about it, Aaron from he ain't no pushover, and he's standing on what he's standing on. You know what I'm saying? I just seen Aaron get into it in the mall. He was with the little shout out Lil Mike. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lil Mike. Go tap into he be doing the 20v20s and shit like that. I'll be tapped in with you, bro. But he was with Lil Mike.
You expect free shit? Alright, bro, it don't matter. If you pull it out, I'm definitely know you though. I'm just telling you if it's true, okay, this is my girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, don't talk to the homie like that though. I'm okay with you saying. What you saying?
I can't lie, man. I fuck with Aaron Plumber, man. He don't do that. He don't do this part time. He don't do this part time. I ain't gonna lie though, man. The way Aaron Aaron the Plumber doing, somebody gonna smoke him. Somebody gonna smoke him. You can't walk around light pressing everybody. Somebody gonna smoke you.
Well, long story short, nigga stand on his own 10. So I mean, shit, you know, don't lose no points to me. I mean, but
Nah, me
he's
neither.
crazy, bro. He is going up. I want to congratulate you, Aaron, bro, on your success, bro. I see you going up. You almost at 200,000 on Instagram, and I just been seeing you, bro, all over this net, taking this shit by storm. Don't let them knock you off your pick. Keep going up. I heard you say you was booked for a month, you know, and it's gonna keep going up like that, bro. I salute it, nigga. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think.
Yeah. I'm gonna link up with him too. All right, y'all. Well, that's the end of Say Less Moments TV. Till I get back at y'all about like 5 or 6 p.m. We first off mandatory starting talking about Brick Baby leaving his homeboy at the Long Beach laundromat, but crying and boo-hooing and all that. But I mean, I done been in that situation before, sitting there and didn't have nowhere to go, just me and the whip. But I don't know if I did all that boo-hooing, and I show when I did that on camera. But if you haven't already, subscribe, like. If you haven't liked, share, run it up for me. I'll be back at y'all again. It's Neptune Lagoon, the Say Less Moments TV, and I'm outie. Full ring outie here.